You guys talked a little bit late last year about losing that defensive identity. How much do you feel like you've gotten that back this year, especially a performance like this against one of the more dynamic offenses in the league?
Yeah, and I feel like we've been consistent for most of the year. Obviously, Drew and D White kind of lead the way for us, and Jaylen continues to take challenge after challenge. And I think as a team, we're just making a commitment on that end. So I feel like that's why we're better this year.
You and Kristaps, the chemistry on that end you guys have developed. How far is that coming? How dynamic does it feel when you and him are out there on the court together defensively?
I know it's great. Anytime that I'm with him on the floor, I feel like protected in the back line just because he's able to help me out. If I'm being aggressive or somebody's getting by me, he's kind of there to protect me, and I'm kind of there for him if he needs me as well. So that continues to get better.
Joe talked about how committed you guys were finding Kristaps down low against their switches. Um, what has been the trick for you guys kind of developing that part this year? Obviously, it's something that's kind of new for your offense.
Yeah, I think it's understanding what we have and really making sure that we make the most of it. There's a lot of options in the offense, but at times, the best offense is to make sure that we get him the ball, let him be aggressive and create. He's going to make the right play. I feel like tonight he was very assertive, getting to his spots quickly, and when he didn't like it, he was passing it out. But I think that we all understand that winning's going to look different, and you've heard us say this all year. Different nights, and there are nights that we need him to take care of that in the post.
You guys obviously locked up the best record in the NBA. Joe was just saying you entered this game kind of treating it as a clincher. You talked about that. What did that kind of look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was just we didn't want to extend anything. Like we wanted to come out and really lock in and handle our business. And the mindset initially, I don't think it was great. As the game went on, it got a little better. They made a run in the third, and then really end of the third, fourth, we kind of were able to impose our will. So just happy that we were able to get it done.
Al, this as a big who can space the floor, but what does it do when you got a guy like Kristaps who's hitting from outside and hitting those threes?
Yeah, I mean, it puts the defense in a very tough situation. That's the versatility of our group, of the things that Kristaps brings and what he can do, and teams have to make decisions because at time, especially with our starting group, everybody can shoot and put it on the floor and create. So that's just the way that we play.
Al, that third quarter run you mentioned, it seemed like they came out strong. You guys kind of stabilized, and then you hit them with your big punch. What goes into kind of like that process of, all right, stop them, start answering, and then throw your haymaker?
Yeah, well, I think it was key. Peyton coming in the third quarter, he came in, and I feel like just kind of changed the momentum of the game with his energy, and that was the start of it. We went out there, we made some runs, we got some stops. He got after the ball with his ball pressure, and then to start the fourth, I thought it was key, for us to come out and not play games and like really take it to another level. We made him call the timeout, and then at that point, I was like, we got to take it to another level. So for those next 3-4 minutes, we were able to win those minutes, and I think that's obviously that separated us. But it was the mindset. It was the mindset. Everybody at the start of the fourth, we were all locked in and really trying to put the team away.
Al, real quick, Jaylen has said it was a goal of his to make the all-defense team this season, and just how much growth have you seen from him on that end, and what does him taking on those challenges do for the rest of the group?
Well, it inspires the rest of us because he does a lot on the offensive end, and then he wants the responsibility on the defensive end. And a lot of people say they may want those challenges, but he's facing all types of different players. He's guarding Steph Curry, he's guarding Zion, just different guys that he has to match up against. And just being very unbiased, very clear. Like he's first team all defense. There's just you look at what he's doing individually and the impact that he has on the defensive end. It's we're one of the best defenses in the league, have the best record. He deserves to be in that position.
Thank you all.
Thank you.